What's up, family? As always, give thanks and praise to the Creator, whoever you may conceive Him to be. For me today, but wrong is a wonderful day. Now, you will think that this shit will come to an end and that they will stop this bull. But it seems this shit is it's not getting worse and worse, but it's getting ridiculous. Very, very ridiculous. Now, check this out. A little 4-year-old kid, they're telling him that his hair is not appropriate for school. A 4-year-old kid. Folks, you can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up.
Last year, but it just became effective last month. It was inspired by a little boy here in Illinois, Jet Hawkins, who was told his hair violated school dress code. Well, I recently caught up with Jet and his mom, and I talked to them about their push for change.
Mommy promised she will fix it.
And did she?
Yes.
I do not own the rights to these videos. I do not own the right to these videos. The copyright to these videos.
Hairstyles like braids, locks, and twists. Jet Hawkins faced discrimination at his preschool for wearing his hair in braids earlier this year. That law goes into effect January 1st.
I knew that was problematic to tell me that a 4-year-old's hair was a violation of the code of conduct. And his hair was very well groomed. And so I really did not understand. Well, I understood. I felt like they didn't understand the impact of the rule that they were trying to enforce. How did that make you feel? As a Black mom, I feel like we all have PTSD. Every time we turn on the news and see these different stories, we absorb that energy and we understand what this world has waiting for our Black sons, especially. Did they end up expelling Jet? No, I took his hair down with him, crying the entire time, which broke my heart. And that really ignited the decision that we needed to fight this out. But I didn't initially start out fighting. I started out just talking and educating. I asked them if they were aware of the Crown Act, and I expressed to them that I did not want Jet to be victimized in this way. For folks who are not familiar with the Crown Act, what is that? A movement to end hair discrimination nationwide. So far, the Crown Coalition, in partnership with Dove, has successfully helped to spearhead legislation ending hair discrimination in 14 states. So Illinois has not enacted the Crown Act just yet, but the Jet Hawkins Act is inspired by the Crown Act, and so they do recognize it. The Jet Hawkins Act. So obviously, this bill signed here in the state of Illinois was named after your son because of your push to make sure that this doesn't happen again to any other little Black boys or girls. Yes. What was that process like for you? Well, it was a grueling process. I started out by trying to resolve this matter internally. Then I took it to the court of social media, and then it escalated to the media. Mike Simmons got involved, Senator Mike Simmons, who wears free-formed locks. And when he saw Jet's story, he understood, and he saw himself, which is why representation is so important, and wanted to jump in and do his part to help me to change this.
You can wear your braids in school. Anybody can wear their braids, or they can wear hair like mine. Like that, these are called locks.
Mommy and Senator my sons created a hair bill that ended hair discrimination from all kids in Illinois like me.
That looks good. I'm so excited. I know you said you have a lot of work ahead of you, but do you feel any sense of accomplishment just by getting this law signed here in the state of Illinois? I do. I attribute it to Black mothers get it done. I feel like I'm just like any other mom who will go to the ends of the earth to protect my child. Like you said, Black moms get it done. Black moms get it done. And it's been a labor of love. Now you are seeing the fruits of your labor.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay, thank you.
That is so sad but so sweet. I mean, these people just would not stop. Like I said, they don't own the copyright to this video because they have to get it before they strike me again. But this shit, you can't make this shit up, man. A 4-year kid going to school. First, begin with, then they had no school. You can't go to school. You're doing it online. So that means you're going to just go on a t-shirt and no pants at the bottom and do your work online. No, you go to school well-dressed, hair well-combed, but it's against their guy. I mean, like, folks, it got to come to an end. Got to. It's getting ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Anyway, folks, I'm out of here, man. Peace out. One love.